President Tinubu runs Nigeria like a cartel, and it doesn't come as a surprise because the guy is a known drug dealer. Like, it's known, everybody knows that he's a known drug dealer that turned president. Even what the mightiest Pablo Escobar couldn't achieve, Tinubu achieved it by becoming the first drug dealer, a known drug dealer that turned president. Now, why do I say Tinubu runs the Nigerian presidency like a cartel? You know how the cartel, they always reward their most loyal followers. If you are loyal to the cartel, they are going to reward you. But if you criticize them, if you talk bad about them, if you are that kind of person, if you are a thorn to their image, to what they represent, then they unalive you. Like the whole modus operandi of Pablo Escobar is that he does this thing where it's either you take bribe or he unalives you. Now, with how smart, because at the end of the day, guys, you have to give it to him. He is very smart. You see that our president, he is the smartest president that Nigeria has ever had. Check throughout the time, the past government, the past president, check the politicians of Nigeria. This is what they do. If you criticize them, they make sure that they make your life a living hell in Nigeria. Once you're a Nigerian, you don't criticize or point out the bad things that politicians are doing in Nigeria. Take the likes of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was a thorn to President Buhari's government. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, on every step of the way, was pointing out all the bad things that Buhari was doing. What did Buhari end up doing? Buhari ended up capturing Nnamdi Kanu and putting him in a jail. And everybody forgot about Nnamdi Kanu. Up until now, Nnamdi Kanu is still in jail for just the only thing Nnamdi Kanu did was pointing out the bad things that the government were doing. Now, let's take our very own investigative journalist, David Hundeyin. David Hundeyin has been made it his own point, his own duty to Nigerians to always open the, there is this saying that we say in Igbo, ikukuku afikoko. What it actually means is when something happens, that's when you see the true colors of people. So David Hundeyin has made it his own agenda to always show the true colors of Nigerian politicians. That's why he is hated. That was why David Hundeyin has to run for his life during the President Buhari's tenure. But you see, Tinubu is a genius. Tinubu's has been showcasing his genius since he became the governor of Lagos State. Up until now, nobody has ever came out and say, I went to school with Tinubu, I went to primary school with Tinubu. Nobody. I have never seen a childhood picture of Tinubu. No, nobody has ever seen it. Let me tell you why I say Tinubu is a genius. Check his most recent appointing. His most recent appointee, the name of Daniel Bwala. Like, it's been raising a lot of concern. A lot of people has been speaking about it, but I just said, let me see how this thing is going to play out until I watched Daniel Bwala's interview with Sharon on Channels TV yesterday.
Of decadence. So the question I'm asking now is whether or not you believe in the presidency of today, because I mean and that's why I started my conversation with you asking that you are a Christian minority from Borno State, yes, and you once said the reason why you stopped believing or supporting Bola Tinubu is because of the Muslim ticket. Yeah. As your philosophy about the Muslim ticket, because nothing seems to have changed. Has it changed now?
So are you having what we call father time? You have asked me this question before. We trashed it here.
No, we need to trash it because you have not taken up the responsibility to officially speak for the president.
For your training
and for the I mean, I can speak for what my training and for what my industry deserve and the Nigerian people deserve. It would be at the service to the average Nigerian person if you are not able to clear when you are now in your official capacity. At Daniel Bwala, we had a conversation about your ideology and philosophy to wanted to support Bola Tinubu. But now that you are taking an official responsibility, you have to also clear the air and lift up the burden that you have placed upon yourself. And now the question, I mean, you have said that the reason why you stopped supporting President Tinubu is because of the Muslim ticket.
And when I made a decision to support him and you asked me the question, which I have cleared.
So now so you cannot work with a Muslim man that took a Muslim.
When I made a decision to support him, which I have been supporting him from January till this time, what was I doing? The only difference between then and now is the official tag.
You can be supporting someone, but working with them is another kettle of fish.
I've never believed that if you have the capacity to support someone, you will not see the need to
speak. You told me on our last interview at that time that you have a love and affection for Bola Tinubu as a person, but you disbelieve in the stand of the APC of the Muslim ticket. So the question is that it's still the Muslim ticket. Your man from Kashim Shettima, who's the VP, is from Borno State. President Bola Tinubu is a Muslim, and they've not denounced their religion. Have you denounced yours?
You know why I'm smiling? This is what I do for a living as a lawyer, where we cross-examine people. You change style, but you ask the same question which you have asked me in January and I've answered. So my reply to this will be asked and answered.
No, it has not been answered as of this moment.
Then record whether I have answered or not.
No, the question is that we are in the moment. Your status at the time and now are totally different.
So my response
do you still believe that a man, a vice president, and a president who are both Muslim of the same religion have the moral standing to run a country?
I adopt what I said before as my argument and I rely on it.
Are you running away or dodging away from answering the question?
No,
and it dawned on me like, yo, no, our president is very smart. So this is the reason why I said that. The likes of Nyesom Wike has been saying it, that he will never be in a president, in the same room with people of APC. That APC are canker worms eating the things of Nigeria. That APC are the worst. At the end of the day, what did Tinubu do? Tinubu is like, okay, you've made fun of me, you've cajoled me, you've talked bad about me. You know what? Let me make you the mocking stuff of the whole Nigerians. Tinubu was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to appoint you, be the minister of Abuja. The same man that was bashing Tinubu and the APC is now singing the praises of APC, going to the extra mile of organizing and recruiting his fellow PDP members to sing the praises of our dear president, Mr. Tinubu. Now take the Daniel Bwala, for example. Daniel Bwala, since we've known Daniel Bwala, has been talking bad. Like, there are a lot of tweets, I don't want to showcase it. There are a lot of tweets where Daniel Bwala was talking bad. Like, Daniel Bwala went to the extent of bashing Tinubu, calling him the worst president. There's this tweet that he said that everybody has sense and all their sense starts working and stops working. Immediately they join APC. Now, that was one of the questions Shehu asked him. Shehu was like, okay, has your brain stopped working? Because now we know that you are serving under APC. And Daniel Bwala couldn't talk. That was when I realized, you know what? Our president is very smart. You can make fun of him whatever you want. The only president in Nigeria that if you criticize him, instead of him making your life a living hell, he won't do that. Instead, he will make you the laughing stock of whole Nigeria. See what they did to Daniel Bwala. Daniel Bwala was cajoling him, talking bad, talking all sort of evil, saying all sort of bad things to him. Instead of him to follow the playbook of all other politicians in Nigeria and arrest Daniel Bwala and put him in jail forever, he said, no, you know what? Let me make this guy sing my praises. Since he can talk bad about me, you know what? Let me appoint him. And he gave him one rubbish, what's it called? Minister of something. I don't even know what his what he's managing. Even him on television during the interview with Sharon couldn't pinpoint what his duty was. He was talking about he's the head of public opinion or something, that he talks about Tinubu in good light to people. And I'm like, no, our president is trying to make this guy a mocker. Like, you have mocked me, you have made your living throughout bashing me. You know what? Let me make you sing my praises. Let me make you sing my praises. With a little money and a little office, I'm gonna let you sing. And guys, Daniel Bwala has been singing. Daniel Bwala has been singing the praises of Tinubu. Check again. Check the person that will be antagonizing Tinubu. And in 2 months, 3 months time, shake that person. Tinubu will appoint that person again to sing his praises. That is why I'm saying our president is the most genius president Nigeria has ever had. So guys, let me know, what do you think about Tinubu's presidency and how he's running the president like a cartel, rewarding those that are faithful to him and then ostracizing and forgetting all those people that are not in his corner? Let me know, what do you think down below. I'll see you guys on another video.